Alright guys, so we're back with another video here. So this is going to be the rear end. I kind of have everything set up, that way I can explain how it all works to you. Sorry, I have my little kiddo here with me, so might be in and out of the video as we do this, but that's okay, that's how they learn. Anyways, so when you're breaking down your rear end, I know mine's going to look a little different because I do have the drag axle set up with the carrier. So the way this is gonna all tighten down is might be a little different than the way your stock version tightens down. But essentially the way to change out this sprocket is pretty much going to be the same. Just pay attention to the way the sprocket mounts on yours versus this one. So my sprocket mounts on the inside of this bracket here. So mine actually has like these notches where the sprocket actually like sits in. It's kind of like an L shape there. So it sits in there perfect, and then I bolt it all down. If you do have this set up, you don't have to unloosen all this. So I did, because I just thought I had to, which you don't. This inside diameter here of the sprocket, if you kind of just pull it back and then you shimmy it through, it'll actually slide right over this. And then on this one, it clears it fine, no problem. Another thing too, when you're putting this all back together, is especially if you have this drag set up, this pin right here, sometimes when you're messing with things, this axle will turn and this pin will come out. Make sure you have your pin back in here, because if you don't have this back in here and you tighten all this down, this is probably going to spin. It probably won't come off because that's what this locking pin is for, but thanks, kiddo. But yeah, just make sure that's on there, because then you'll line it up with the notch there, slide it on, and it won't go nowhere. Even if it did come loose, it would just slide on this bracket, but at least you'd still be able to kind of ride, I guess, until you figured that out. Yeah, so you'll do that after you get all your stuff unbolted. You put your size sprocket that you're running. So with mine, I'm doing a 14 on the front, 44 on the rear. And because I'm doing that and going bigger on both, my chain won't just fit from what it originally was. I think I was 1341. Now I'm going 1444. So what we're going to have to do, if you have this drag set up, you'll have to unloosen these two bolts. And then you'll use this little, I don't know, I guess adjusting area right here. You'll just stick an Allen head in there, just like that. And make sure you have these two bolts unloosened before you even start tugging on this forwards or backwards, because it's not gonna move. These two have to be loose first, and when you push up or you pull back, it will tighten or loosen the chain. So I believe if you go forward, I'll do another video on this part, but I believe if you go forward, it drops the chain, meaning it'll loosen it, and if you pull back on it, it's gonna tighten the chain. Again, what I would try and do when you're doing this too, which I won't be able to do just because it's gonna be hard with no hands, and I don't have a whole tripod set up to hold my camera for me yet, just because I just started this YouTube channel. But what I would recommend doing is actually sitting on your bike and trying to kind of like adjust this chain as you sit on it, so you can have the correct tension on it. And whenever you do that, when you're sitting on your bike, this chain shouldn't be like super tight, because what's going to happen is if you have a super tight chain with all that tension, one of these links is going to break eventually. So you want to just have a little bit of play. I would say like maybe like no more than like a finger width of play. So when you're sitting on it, whenever you get off it, it might seem looser than usual, but that's not how the bike's going to be ridden when you're sitting on it. It's not going to be that much slack in it. So try and sit on the bike, or get someone similar to your weight to sit on the bike if you can, and adjust this chain according to that. Or you can have someone adjust it for you and just tell them what to do. But I'll do another separate video on how to do that. But for now, I just wanted to show you the breakdown of how to loosen everything up to get ready to adjust, and then how to put this sprocket on. So again, you do not have to loosen all this to get the sprocket on. It'll fit over all of this if you have this type of setup. That's it for this one, and I'll see you guys on the next one for how to adjust the chain.